Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Traedz TV, where we discuss all stock-related content and much more. Thank you so much for joining me. Inside IC in the building, thank y'all so much. If you are new to my YouTube channel, guys, please do me a favor. Go to my YouTube channel. Go to Traedz TV. Smash that subscribe button. We are on that road to 1K subs where we're trying to get monetized for these videos. If you already sub, smash the like button, share a comment. If you're already on Twitch, go ahead and follow or subscribe. Let's go ahead, guys, and do what we do best, man. Let's go ahead and dive into our charts. Let me go ahead and bring them up. Go ahead and bring it up. What we got today? As far as SPY, guys, let's go over our recaps from yesterday. We do have an open of 562.17, a high of 563.11, a low of 553.69, a close of 558.87 with a volume of 68.7 million. Let's take a dive into our earnings. Let's take a look at that real quick. Like I said, nothing major, just a few little retail companies here and there, but no major blue chip companies as of yet. And then when they do come out, I will alert you guys. As far as the economic data today, guys, we already had the initial jobless claims that came out at 8:30, along with the PPI data. We did get a little bit of movement as far as SPY, but we didn't get no major spike, anything of that nature. We're still kind of channeling in a sense. 1 o'clock, we do have the 30-year bond auction that will be coming out. Other than that, guys, let's go ahead and dive into our chart to see what the market has to offer and see on how we're going to close out today. Make sure we close out in the green, guys. So let's get ready to rock and roll. In 3, 2, 1, you already know what time it is. Let's go. All right, guys, we're here. Let me go ahead and fix my, let me go ahead and bring my, whatchamacallit back up. It keeps on disappearing. I hate when I don't know why this thing does this. Like, it just keeps like coming off of there. All right, let me fix it again. This is annoying. Let's see what we got, guys. Let's see what we got. So right now, we're definitely still in this channel, guys. We still haven't got that push back up towards that supply zone between that 561.55 level to 564, and we haven't got that crack back down towards that 555 level to 552. So right now we're still in this channel to see what these buys, between the buyers and sellers, which way the market wants to go today. So I mean, right now, as far as Tesla, as far as Nvidia, I mean, we are on an uptrend at this time on all these bad boys, setting up where Nvidia can push up towards the 118, 120 level. We do have Tesla that look like it wants to get that push back above that 250 level, but it push up to 255. So we're gonna definitely keep us on watch to see where we go from here, though, guys, and see if we're gonna get that push towards the upside, or will we get that pull back down? So I'm definitely gonna keep my eyes peeled to see which true direction that the market wants to go. Now, don't get me wrong, I did come up. I know this is far-fetched, and that's why I want to see what the market does today. Because I did come up. I drew out some scenarios today, and I'm not gonna post it just yet because I want to see what the market does. If it goes below some certain price points that I think that we may go down to, then I'll bring out my drawings that I did go over. But right now, guys, we're definitely still in this uptrend. We are still underneath that 560 level. So the main area, if we want to definitely see more upside, we want to get back into that 560 range. So right now, we tried to run up to 560, we got rejected, and it came right back on down. So definitely just keeping us on watch to see where we go from here, guys. But like I said, buyers can step in. I mean, continuously build this higher low build. We could definitely get our way back up towards that 560 range. We do break that 560 range. We got it. Definitely want to see these buyers take out those bears, take out those sellers in this area here from that 561.50 level up towards that 564 level. Because again, our goal is to build higher lows because we want to see higher price points. If we don't get back above that 560, that can remain resistance where we can possibly get a pull back down towards the downside of 555, back down into the 550s. So we're going to definitely keep our eyes peeled to see where we're going to rock and roll. But right now, as of now, the way everything is setting up, look like we are building an uptrend, like we're trying to move our way back up towards the upside. So I'm going to keep my eyes peeled. So one of the main areas, and these price points are based off of my 180 chart. So Wednesday, we had two candles. We had a 1 o'clock p.m. candle and a 1 o'clock a.m. candle. Your 1 o'clock p.m. candle, we did close on the red at the price of 556.78. We did have a green candle close on Wednesday, which we closed on that was at 1 o'clock, which was at 559.07. So that's why I want to keep on watch to see if we're gonna break back above those price points. Utilize those old candles for possible support to push our way back up towards the upside. But as you can see, that old candle from yesterday, that 1 o'clock candle, which was at 559.07, is holding up as resistance. So you can see that. So that's going to be one of the candles that we definitely need to hold above if we want to see a more upside. So I'm keeping this on watch to see which way the market wants to truly go. Can we get that break back above yesterday's candles close? Or will we get rejected and come right back on down when instead of building an uptrend, we can build somewhat of a downtrend, start to see lower highs. So I'm definitely keeping this on watch to see which way we go from here. But right now, it does look bullish in a sense. Look like buyers do have it, but we definitely want to get that push. We definitely want to get back above the 560 range. So I'm gonna keep it on watch to see where we go from here, guys. Like I said, I don't think we have anything else other than that the 10-year note bond auction that's supposed to be coming out. I don't think we have anything else other than that in between 9:30, 10 o'clock. I don't think we do. Let me double check, but I don't believe so because everything already came out. PPI data, jobless claims. I mean, we have the quarterly service survey that's gonna come out at 10. We got the crude oil inventory that's gonna come out with a gas report that's gonna come out at 10:30, and then we're gonna have that bond auction coming out at 1. But that's the only things that I see. But I don't see anything really major though, like major as far as data, because everything else already came out. PPI data and jobless claims just came out. I already posted it on Tradecaster and Patreon, so that's already posted. Can you check what is that, Intel? I could have sworn I had that saved. Let me take a look at it real quick, gentlemen. Let me take a look at it real quick. Well, I still got time. Still got about 9 minutes till the bell rings. Let me take a look at it real quick. That's Intel, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Intel. So, what are your game plans? What are your game plans, Jenna? Because right now you're on an uptrend. You're definitely on an uptrend right now. So let's see. What these highs are. Oh, it look like it's trying to make a big U-shaped pattern. 2550 level. Where we got rejected at around that 2550 level. Let's see. Yeah, look like around 2550 level where we got rejected at. Oops. As far as the bottoms, let's see. Go back. Let me minimize it a little bit. Yeah, cause we're still on this, like we still creating this big U-shaped pattern. Yeah, definitely creating a U-shaped pattern. Definitely had a bull flag pattern here. So I mean, definitely a transition. I mean, you got that upside down H pattern. That's basically a bullish signal. Let's see. 2450, where you got rejected at here. So you got up to 2450. So let's make a duplicate copy of that to 2450 real quick. Let me see. All right. So it looks like, I mean, like I said, right now, I mean, you're definitely U-shaping. You're definitely uptrending. I mean, you got room to push up towards that 2450 to 2550, up towards these areas here. You got 2450 where you got rejected at, and then you got 2550 where you got rejected at. So those would be your main resistance. Let's see the levels that we need to hold. So 25, 22. God, what's the deal with all these 50 cent levels? These bottoms right here. So it's like we're back in this little channel. Yeah, you can see the rotation. You can see these bottoms. 2250 ran all the way up to 2550. Then you came right back down to 2250. So yeah, so right now you're back in this channel right now, Jenna. You're definitely back in this channel as of now. So I'm just trying to figure out. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out what that midpoint is, what that midpoint area is, because you always got a midpoint area somewhere. So that look like around dang 2350. What's all these little 50 areas? So let me see. So let's make that one 2350. That'll be the midpoint area as of now. So we'll focus on. I mean, I'm gonna just darken this one out right as of now. And what I'm gonna do is, all right. So yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. So right now we're in this channel here, engineer, look right here. Right now, and look. So right now you uptrended. So right now you're above your midpoint area. So as long as you can stay above that 2350 level, you do have room to push up to 24 to 2450. That'll be the first area here. Now if you can break above that 2450, you do have room to run up towards that 25 to 2550. And the reason why I say 25 because that's your half dollar mark. So you do have, I mean, you are creating a big old U-shaped like pattern. I mean, it's definitely creating a big U-shaped pattern, almost like a big cup pattern. So you are definitely still trending up towards the upside. So right now you're in this channel. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set an alert. Where we at right now? 23 what? So we're above it slightly. So I'm gonna set an alert at 2350 in case we crack it, and I'm gonna set another one at 2450 in case we break out. So I'm gonna set up 2 alerts. So I got one at 2350 for that midpoint area, just in case we crack 2350 and pull back down towards 23 to 2250, and I'm gonna set one right here for 2450 because that's gonna be an area of one of your tops. So I'm gonna set up one right there at 2450. So I got 2 alerts. So right now it's uptrending. So like I said, as long as you can hold that 2350 level, you do have room to push up to 24 to 2450 because that'll be those areas of resistance. You can see right there, 2450 resistance, 2450 resistance, 2450 resistance. But the overall channel, you can see the clear bottoms from 2250 all the way up to 2550. Man, Fish, what's up, boss? Thank you so much for joining me, man. Thank you so much for coming through, man. Appreciate you, boss. Appreciate you. So yeah, so Jenna. So look like you're on a U-shaped pattern. Like I said, you're on an uptrend. So as long as you can hold, and what's up? Good morning, Thunder. Yeah, as long as you can hold that 2350 level, I mean, you do got room to possibly push up to 24 to 2450, where that uptrend is going to continue because you got this first little bull flag pattern here after yesterday's spike, and from after hours in pre-market, I mean, you did get a bounce right at 2250 and push back up, which gave you a bull flag like pattern. I mean, you can clearly see that. So right now, I mean, it's definitely bullish. I mean, right here, you got this long, I mean, you got this engulfing green candle, which is giving you somewhat of a bull flag pattern, and they did utilize it and break. So you can clearly see that right here. Let me put that in white. Yeah, so right here, you got a bull flag pattern that happened right here. You got that bull flag pattern breakout. So right now, I mean, you're definitely still uptrending. You definitely have that upside down H pattern. That's bullish. It's a bullish signal. So the way this is going, I mean, you could push up as high as 23 to 24 to 24.50. So I mean, right now you're still looking bullish right now, Queen. So I mean, right now, I mean, it's bullish. Like I said, the main thing is hold above 23.50, but a possible push up to 24 to 24.50. Again, if you do lose 23.50, you do have room to fall back down to 23 to 23.50, 22.50. These bottoms here, but it is bullish. It's definitely bullish right now, Jenna. So yeah, so you got that set up right now. So I mean, you're good to go on that one. So that's Intel. So let me put that down here. Intel, I'll keep it down here. So I got the prices down here. But right now it is bullish. It's definitely still bullish. I mean, we still got Tesla's looking still bullish, trying to get this bounce back up, but we definitely got to get that break above 250 level. But a possible push right back up towards 255, which I told y'all yesterday, if we were to break 250, how high we could go 255. As far as SPY, we definitely want to get back above that candle's close from yesterday. That was that 1 o'clock candle. That was 559.07. We can get back above that level. We can utilize that for support to give us that continuation bounce up towards 560. However, if we stay underneath that, then that's going to act as resistance where you will pull back down to Tuesday's close, that 1 o'clock candle, which was around 557 that we talked about yesterday, 557.66, 557.66 from that point level. So you're going to have this floor here. So it's like right now, you're in this little channel right now. But we definitely want to break above that price point, but a possible push back up to 560. But we got to hold 560 for sure. If you want to see definitely want to see movement back up towards the upside. But you are on this uptrend channel, so we may have a little bit of wiggle room back and forth. But as long as that trend line holds, you got to keep in mind that's going to be your border that separates you from the bears and the bulls. So as long as you stay on top of this trend line, you're in a bullish territory. You are bullish. But the minute we crack that trend line, you'll be bearish, where you will start to fall right back down towards the 556, down to 555, back down towards the demand zone. So right now, I mean, we do have room to run up to the supply zone, but like I said, the main thing that we want to do as far as buys, we want to get back above 560. So right now we got about 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left, guys. 30 seconds left. So let's see what the market has to offer us today. What direction that the market wants to go. So for before the bell rings, so far we've been in this channel for 3 days. So we go back since Tuesday, Wednesday, we've been in this channel going sideways. So we want to see the true direction, which way we want to go. So guys, we got about 5 seconds left in a matter of 4, 3, 2, 1. Game time. Here we go. So let's see which way we go, guys. Here we go. So like I said, as of now, we've been in the same channel for 3 days straight. So like I said, from Tuesday, Wednesday, and today, we've been in that same exact channel. Sideways. So we haven't got a true direction whether the market wants to go up or wants to continue on down. So keep my eyes peeled. We'll see where we go from here. Now, my opinion, I'm just gonna be honest. If we, I still think we may see that 540. I'm just gonna be honest. I still think we may see 540. You know, I mean, if we do crack, get back underneath these key levels, we crack that trend line. I still think we may see close to 540, somewhere in that bracket. I mean, I'm just being honest. You know, I just still think it's weakness in the market. I still think it's fear in the market, where I think we can still see some pullbacks. You know, like I think that we could still pull back this way. But again, we'll see. Cause I don't want to speak too soon, but the way that this thing is setting up, especially if we don't get back above that 64, 65 level, I mean, I still think we may see that 540 level if those buys do not step in. But I'm just being honest with you. Guys. But I think that this thing could still fall down to 540. I still think so. Now, again, if buys step in and get us back above, that 64, 65 level, then that's, it's not gonna happen, because now we're building up higher lows. But I still think it's still fear in the market. I'm just being honest. I still think it's fear in the market still, due to the tariff talk and we did get a spike as far as the CPI data yesterday, but then we came right back on down. So we still haven't had that bullish strength yet still. So like I said, I'll keep it on watch. We'll see where we go. Because right now we're still holding above Tuesday's close. Remember 557.66. That's going to be one of the floor levels. Now the reason why I have this in white is because If we fall underneath this candle, underneath this price point here, that candle on the 180 is going to turn red. So we want to keep it green by staying on top of this price point without cracking it. We want to stay on, especially on top of 557.66 and back above that 559.07. So, and if we stay on top of these key levels, those are Wednesday and Tuesday's areas. So we can stay above those and start to build some higher lows. Then we can definitely move our way back up towards the upside. But if we fall back underneath these price points, those closes from Tuesday and Wednesday is going to turn back into resistance, which means that those closes are going to work against you instead of working with you. So I'm still keeping this on watch, guys. Still keeping it on watch. See where we go. Because right now I'm trying to see if buyers going to try to stay out of that downtrend setup. So that's why I got it I got it in gray right now, because I'm trying to see I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying to see can we still hold the uptrend without falling back into the downtrend. So right here, if y'all can't see it, this is what I mean. This is why I had a line here before for the downtrend setup. Right here. Wow. See? Downtrend setup. So now the reason why I got that particular area, let me I know it's a little bit big. Let me show y'all. We go back a little bit further out. That whole completely downtrend setup. You can clearly see this downtrend setup. So let me take this one off real quick. Let me take this one off. Remove, and then y'all can see the whole entire downtrend setup. Look, go back a little bit, go back. See that downtrend setup? Look at this. See that from last Monday? What it was? I think we started falling like 2 weeks ago. So we still been on this downtrend. You can clearly see this downtrend. So that's why I got this big downtrend setup right here. So you can clearly see this downtrend setup all the way here. See that? Downtrend. We still haven't crossed and broken above that downtrend setup. So if those buyers can step back in, which is why we need to get back on top of 560, we can break out of that downtrend and start to slowly transition from a downtrend to a possible uptrend. So right now, it's still following that downtrend setup. I mean, we still on a damn near 2-week downtrend. Like I said, this was Monday of the 3rd. So what, 2 Mondays ago? If I'm not mistaken, yeah, 2 Mondays ago. So last week. So you can clearly see this downtrend setup still taking place. Look at this. From March 3rd, look at this downtrend. Now until this week, downtrend. I mean, you can clearly just see the setup still just continuing. So as of now, like I said, between Tuesday, Wednesday, and today, we've been going sideways. We've been on the sideways movement. So that's why I want to keep my eyes peeled to see if these buyers can break us out of this downtrend setup to start to reverse the play, where we can get back on top of 560, break out of this downtrend, and start to reverse back this way, where we can see a downtrend to a transition up to an uptrend. So if buyers step in. However, if buyers don't step in and we stay underneath those old closes, that's going to still continue this downtrend back on down towards that 555, 552, possibly 550. Where we can still pull back down this way. So that's why I'm just keeping this on watch to see where we want to truly go today. Right now, which way do SPY want to truly go? When are we going to break out of this sideways movement? When SPY is going to make a true direction, a true decision, which way it wants to truly go? Back above 560 or stay underneath 560 and pull back down into the lower 550s. So right here, even on this setup right here, you can clearly see that we still haven't broken that downtrend just yet. We still haven't got it back above 560 just yet. So right now, we're still fighting this downtrend setup. So that's why I'm keeping this on watch. Because like I said, for damn near 2 days straight, we've been going sideways. Tuesday, Wednesday, and today still going sideways because we haven't successfully broken out towards the upside, nor have we successfully cracking down towards the downside, which is putting us in a sideways movement. So right now, we do have buyers trying to break out of that downtrend, but the main thing that we want to get back above is 560. If we get back above 560, we can create that higher low. We could create that build back on up towards the upside. So that's why I'm just keeping my eyes peeled to see what the market truly wants to do today. But you can clearly see the overall setup, guys. If I go back, look at this. 2 weeks. Damn near 2 weeks in a row, we've been on this downtrend setup since not this Monday, but last Monday. So question is, going into tomorrow, can we find a way to transition? Can we find a way to short squeeze? As next week rolls in, can we create some type of setup tomorrow, in a sense where Monday can carry that? In other words, if SPY can move his way on up going into tomorrow, can we see a continuation uptrend going into next week. But right now, we're still on a downtrend setup, guys. I mean, still downtrending right now. Still on this downtrend setup. And look how powerful this downtrend setup is. Because every time you hit up around that downtrend, you get rejected, come back on down. Run up, get rejected, come right back on down. Run up, get rejected, come right back on down. It's like this is a very strong downtrend setup. So we definitely want to see buyers step in. So again, if buyers do step in, we definitely want to get above 560 because that's going to get us out of this downtrend setup where we can possibly start to set ourselves up going into next week. So that's the thing, because we don't want to see a continuation going into next week, because we don't want to see a sell-off this week and then we continue to sell off next week where we go down to even lower prices, 245, 240, and so forth. So that's what I want to see between today and tomorrow. Can we find a way to find some type of support line where we can slowly try to move our way back up towards the upside, where we can reverse this play, where we can go from a downtrend setup going into next week into an uptrend. So it depends on what's going to happen today and tomorrow. Because, again, like I tell you guys, Monday sets the tones, Friday sets the standards. Oh, Jen, I'm going to take it out. Boy, you be on multiple stocks. Boy, you be all over the place with all these. PLTR, look, I got it right here. Jenna. We still got to break a ball. Look, boom. Pull back. See that? See what I mean? That's what I'm saying. To me, it's still just weak. Let me keep it on watch, see where we go. Because we got Tesla dumping. We definitely got Tesla dumping. Cracking that trend line. Let's see what SPY doing. Let me go back over a little bit. Go back over. Let's see what SPY doing. Right now, we're still sideways. PLTR, Jenna, we still got to get that 85 break, Queen. Still got to get that 85 break. We still haven't broken above 85. Remember, we talked about that yesterday. Because if you can't break 85, we could pull back down to the 80s. All right, let me set this back up. All right, cool. And right now, look at Tesla, guys. Look at Tesla. Right underneath that 245 level down to 240. D Nice, what's up, boss? Good morning, man. Hope you're having a blessed one. Thank you so much for coming through too, boss. Appreciate you. All right, let me ask you guys this. D Nice, Thunder, Jenna, Insider. Do y'all want me to show you my drawings and my predictions, what I think could possibly happen if buyers don't step in?
Good morning, bro.
No problem at all, boss. Yeah, good morning. So, Jenna, Thunder, D Nice, Insider, like I said, guys, do y'all want me to show y'all my possible prediction if buyers don't step in? What I think could possibly happen? Now, if they step in, then I mean,
D Nice obsessed on QQQ.
QQQ, boss? Hey, yeah, all right, let me see QQQ. I was looking at that yesterday. I'm about to show you Insider what I think if buyers don't step in. If we don't get back above 560. If we get above 560, then, then we'll continue on up. That's if we, crack. But look at Tesla.
And yes, sure, haha.
I got you, boss. Let me hurry show y'all the drawings real quick. So, I know it's far-fetched. But this is what I was trying to draw up yesterday. And I'm going to just show y'all what I was thinking, possibly. So, I got one scenario. If again, the buyers don't step in and we would have cracked 55 down into the 50s, where we can pull right back down to those lows, build somewhat of an inverted head and shoulders pattern.
Real shit, the market could melt.
Yeah, so right now, I mean, if that was to happen, we could see somewhat of an inverted head and shoulders pattern where we will pull back down towards that 540 level for that bounce right back up to 560 and get that little dump on up to possible 520 where we get this little movement here. That's scenario number one. So right now we're in that channel as of now. So we don't get that break above that 560 level, let me move this out of the way. And we don't get that move above that 563 level, 564 that we've been talking about. You see what happened last time when we ran up towards that level and look where we pulled back down to. 540, right? Same exact area, 540. So this was somewhat of a prediction I had here. That was one. Well, we could set up somewhat of an inverted head and shoulders back up towards the outside. So that was one.
Those daily candles.
Well, that's a 180 chart, boss. 180 12-hour chart. Now the second one I had was this one. So just in case that 540 level holds, that'll keep us in a channel between 540 560.
Okay, man.
Yeah, so boss, and I normally like those because it speaks a lot more to me, give me a lot more detail. So this is case scenario number 2. So if we don't crack 540 and we hold it, I was looking at it from this channel standpoint between 540, 560 until we get that possible breakout of 560, where you got somewhat of a W pattern. So I drew that out last night. So I got scenario number 2 between 540, 560. If we don't get the 560 breakout, we stay underneath it. And then I got case scenario number 3, which is this one. That'll give us that inverted head and shoulders pattern back up towards the upside. So that was my 2 case scenarios that I was thinking if we don't get back above 560. So that's why I'm saying if buyers can step back above, that's why that 560 area is so important to avoid these type of scenarios. Because if we don't break above 560, 564, 565 level, then that's going to remain resistance. Because the main thing is we want to get out of this channel that we dealt with in the past. Because you see what happened last time. We ran up to 563, 564 level. We got rejected, pulled all the way back down to 540, and then rotated back up. So you had a $20 drop and then a $20 push back up. So right here, 540, 560 until, we correct ourselves. We get back on this level where that floor can hold up that strong support, where we can get somewhat of a double bottom. Get a double bottom at that 540 level and get that push back up towards the upside. Now, like I said, the other case scenario was this one. If we do so happen to crack 540 and pull down towards the 520, towards this level here where those buyers stepped in.
Yeah, I'm thinking that yesterday's push up was just a retracement and it's gonna continue more today and tomorrow. Then maybe tomorrow it gives a real bounce.
Yeah, so and the reason why I'm saying this is because right here, just like a straight drop down. So you can't make a downtrend setup. So you got to have a bounce somewhere to create a second point. So that's why I was looking at it from that 2K scenario, because right here just drop. It's like you're not building nothing just yet. In order for us to build, we got to build some type of point. So we already got a point at 612 right here. That's the first point. We got to build a second point. So if we build a second point, this.
Yeah, facts. Need that swing up to then drop again.
Yeah, because that'll give us our downtrend setup. Because if we can do something like this, that can give us a downtrend breakout. So we got to have a second point somewhere where we can build some type of level of where buyers can step in and break out of this downtrend setup. Because right now it's just been going down. We don't have a setup yet. So something like this where you pull back, but then right here you're building a higher low, and you're constantly going up. This way you're just going down without no real type of build just yet. So if this was to happen, this right here will build a second point. You got the first point here, and this will build a second point here. That'll create this downtrend setup. So that's why I got case scenario. And even on the other one, you'll still have a point. So even if I go back to the other one, you'll still have a point. So even if I use this one, you'll still have a point, a setup. Let me go back to this one. So here, you'll still have a point even here. See that? Even if we use 440, you still got a downtrend breakout opportunity. Once you get this rejection, once again, you pull back and then finally get that squeeze. So that's why I'm looking at these 2 particular price points if we don't break out of 560.
D-Nice says, facts and that be dangerous to trade cause the pullback could be strong, so gotta be careful.
Yeah, exactly, boss. And that's what I'm thinking. So right now, and based off of this, look how strong that 563.50 to 564 level was in the past. When we ran up to that level, look how hard we got rejected the first time, down to 520. Then we ran on up, got rejected again, fell all the way down to 540. So you built a higher low back up to that level and then broke out. So right now we back right underneath that line of resistance. So that's why I'm trying to figure out, okay.
D-Nice says, yeah, that's a strong support/resistance zone for sure.
Yeah, so that's why I'm thinking, boss, that again, if we don't get that 560 break, then we still could possibly pull back down even lower. Look at what Tesla's doing. Tesla's dropped, definitely setting up for a bull flag to drop down even lower. So, even that's fading. So, imagine what SPY's about to doing. Now you're to fade underneath, and I'm going to show you these price points on my 180 charts. Let me show y'all real quick. Because, the things that I'm talking, I'm not far-fetched about it. I'm just being honest on what I see on these charts. That's telling me right there in my face. So, let me go back to the actual chart.
D-Nice says, yeah, I agree 100%.
Now, these price points that I got right here on my 15-minute time frame, these are these candles here, guys. Let me bring it up a little bit so I can scroll it over. Scroll it over a little bit. So these are these candles here. So right here. So that's why I want to see what happens today. Can we get back above those certain price points? So here, I got right here. That was that candle's closed, which was right here. 557.66, which I got that right here. 557.56, 66, which we're underneath. You can see that right now. Boom, you're underneath that price point. Now this price point,
I'm in NASDAQ shorts RN.
yeah. So right now the next key level, because you can see,
As my targets.
yeah, exactly. So boss, if we close underneath that candle's close, which is that 556.78, that's gonna turn to another red candle. That's gonna turn to a possible red candle where that candle's closed. It's gonna turn into that candle resistance, and you'll get a further pullback down, thus giving you a two-legged pullback setup. So right here, that's why I got that price, guys. 556.78. I got it in white because remember what I told you guys. We fall underneath that, that's gonna turn that candle red. See, that's gonna turn this candle here red. So if we fall underneath that price point, all of these areas is gonna turn to resistance. Because right here, 599.07. I'm sorry, 559.07. That was this candle here. You're underneath that price point. So that's resistance. What else? What's the next price point? Right here. 557.66. That's that price point.
Trades RN.
Yeah, I'm not in right now, boss. I'm trying to get myself set up because I like to give myself, let the market, give it some time between 15 minutes, 30 minutes to see, because I want to see if we're going to push back up towards those highs, towards those levels, get rejected and come back down again. Especially if we crack underneath this level. That's going to be resistance because that's going to be this candle. That's going to be this big candle's close here. Right here. That candle's close. It turns into that candle's resistance, which we could see a possible H pattern on down. Now, what gave me that notion? These upper shadows. Because none of the bodies of the candles can never close above that price point.
Oh, yeah, that.
Yeah. So right now, I'm just getting that confirmation right now, boss. Because right now, like I said, what gave me that notion was you're already still underneath all your indicators. You're underneath the 50, which is all the way back up here, because they're gonna need that 50 to drag its way down in order to get that 9 EMA and that 20 EMA to cross its way back up. So right now you're underneath the 9 EMA, the main leader that helps the market go up. So if you look at it in reverse, the puts are winning. So if we take the same chart, let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Now watch. This is on the call side, right? This is on the upright chart. Now if I take this.
When you get a sec, could you mark up the BTC chart?
Gotcha, boss.
D-Nice says, let me know what you think.
Gotcha. So let's take the same exact chart, but let's flip it upside down and look at it from a put standpoint. Let's do this. Now watch. Same exact chart, and let me flip it. So we're going to take this one here. So right now, right, we falling, right? So let's take a put look at it from a put standpoint, and look where you at. So let me, I think I got a 180 chart set for this bad boy. Which one is it? I think it's this one. Yeah, 45. I'm sorry, 54.50. Well, it looks like your puts is setting up for, which is still moving up on the put side. So the main area that I see where puts can get rejected at on their contracts, we can just crack up underneath that 554.50. Those puts can run as high as that 540 level.
Damn, you flipping it and make it look bullish as hell.
Yeah, and that's from a put standpoint. So, look at what your puts are doing. Your puts is making a big U shape because the market is falling. So, if you think about it, you look at it from the upright side, you're falling. If you look at it upside down, your puts are going up. You see that? Look at the difference. Your calls are going down while your puts are going up. And the strongest area that I see, or the strongest bounce area, is going to be around 540. Because you can see right here where bulls came in and they got that bounce. That's where your puts start to pull back down. So, if, again, we crack 540. Yeah. So, the thing is, boss, D-Nice, if we crack that 554.50 level, that means that puts can go as low as 550. If we crack 550, boss, that's going to put us in the 540, possible 545 to 540 level back to this area here, which look like we're slowly U-shaping this way on the put contracts. So, that's what it looked like. Your puts are still going up. You got a little pullback, but then you got a little pullback bounce. And it's like every single time you get a pullback bounce on the put side. Look, pullback, bounce, pullback, bounce, pullback, bounce, pullback, and look like, again, if we crack that 50 level, you could crack, which that means that the puts are going to go towards what? 50, 550. If 550 cracks, that'll put you now in the what? 540 ranges, where you'll see 545, the possible 540, back into this old area here. So right now, puts are still going up while calls, we definitely still falling on down. Look at this.
D-Nice says, yeah, that's a picture perfect uptrend structure for sure.
Yeah. And like I said, if we look at it from this standpoint, look what you got right here. You got an H-like pattern. You got a two-legged pullback-like pattern that could possibly, again, if buyers don't step in, what I told y'all. See, come on, man. I was trying to give y'all the truth, man. A lot of people think I'll be, and excuse my language, a lot of people think I'll be bullshitting, but it's like I call out these things, I watch these things as carefully as I can to help out people the best that I can so they don't put themselves in unpredictable situations. Cause look at this. That look like almost like a two-legged pullback setup.
It don't get cleaner than that.
Boss, look at this. This looks like a two-legged pullback setup if we don't get back above the price point right here. Again, that candle's close could turn to that candle's resistance, which could lead to a second red candle that could pull you back down to these lows around 555, 554.50. So, it's just, like you said, it can't get no cleaner than that. It's right here. If we don't get that pull, again, if those buyers don't step in, you're looking at a possible two-legged pullback setup that can possibly do this. When you get a pullback, a little bounce, when you with those bears to create that bull trap, but that pull right back down towards some even lower levels. Look at the indicators. The indicators.
That's exactly what I was thinking, which is why I'm in BTC Edwards.
Yeah, look at this, boss. Your indicators haven't curled up yet, because any other time we're going up, or we have a possibility to go up, your indicator starts to curl, especially in the 9 EMA and your 20 EMA. So even if I go back a little bit, to when we had those bounces, I can show you, for example. Come on, this is a stupid chart. So let me go back a little bit. Right, right here, for example, right here, D-Nice, look. So right here, we fail, right? Your 9 EMA started to curl, because anytime your indicator moves up, it's like it yanks the market up like a magnet. So it's like it retracts it. So right here, it's like you fail, you found some common ground, and where? 577, 97, 92 bounce, you ran back on up. But look at your indicators. Your 9 EMA started to curl. So you went from going towards a downtrend on that indicator to now a curl back on up, where you broke back above that 50 SMA, which we got the indicator crossover, and look what happened. The market followed. Same thing here. We go back a little bit. It was another area. Right here. You got a nice little curl back on up. You got to bounce where? 570. Got to bounce back on 570. Your indicator started to curl its way right back on up. Your 9 EMA and 20 back above what? That 50 SMA, which allowed the market to retract back up towards the upside. So right now, if you see that, look right here, curls. You get nothing but curls on these indicators. Curls. Right here. Do you see a curl yet? This thing is still pointing down. It's still pointing down. It's no curl yet. Look at that 9 EMA. Still pointing down. It's no curl yet. This thing is still dragging the market down. So right here, you got an H pattern. As I stated, H pattern that could possibly pull you right back down to these lows of what? 555.50 down to that 554.50 level that look like they could set up for a two-legged pullback that could possibly go down as low as that 550 level. If we crack these levels, you have room to fall back down to the 552s, back down to that 550 level. Guys, I honestly, again, if buyers don't step back in, I'm just being honest with you guys. I honestly think that we could see that 540 level. Because right now, look where we at. Old channel. Look at this. Old channel. In August, right? We ran up to what? 564, around that 564 level where we got rejected and pulled all the way back down to what? 540, right? In this channel. Look at the two white lines. Tops, bottoms, right? Look where we at. Same exact channel. Again, if we crack, we're room to fall down to what? Possible 540 in that same exact channel that's constant that I have set up on my drawing. I have the same exact drawing like here. Me and D-Nice just talked about it. If we do get that crack, this is the possibility. These are your two case scenarios. You got case scenario number one, they can give you somewhat of an inverted head and shoulders pattern, where we will play off of that 560, 540 level. And then you got case scenario number two, where you'll play within that frame of 560, 540 until we get that nice move back up toward the upside. So, I think that we could possibly as low as that 540 range. So I'm gonna keep it on watch, because look what the market is doing. I don't control the damn market. Look, is this not a guys? Okay, let me ask you this. D-Nice, rest you guys, is this not an H pattern setup? Is this not an H pattern setup that could lead to a possible two-legged pullback underneath that level, possibly down towards that 550 level? Guys, is my OBS working? I see that I got a little error. Is everything fine on Tradecaster side? So let's go now to the 15. Boom! Wow, we're live! Let's go! Damn, man, I just told him that. Look at this.
Be nice of says, what's an H-legged setup?
Well, okay.
Know what that is.
Okay, let me tell you what an H pattern is, boss.
Be nice of says, I can tell you what I see though.
Look, an H pattern is pretty much a bearish signal, boss. So it gives you like a lowercase. It gives you like a lowercase H, like an alphabet.
Your stream is lagging kind of bad.
Yeah, the OBS. I see the OBS doing it. Ah, man, here we go with OBS again. Oh man, I hate when this do this, man. That's my OBS, guys. OBS doing this. Here we go. See that? Here we go again. OBS. OBS doing it again. Ah, man.
D nice of says, oh, the lowercase h.
Yeah. It gives you like an alphabet. So that's your bearish signal. That's your bearish signal. So the upside down H is your bullish signal. Because okay, man, I'm trying to see if this damn YouTube is gonna work, man. I'm getting an error on my OBS, guys. It's not me doing this. It's OBS doing this. It's like every time, man, it does this.
D nice says, market dropping hard.
Yep, right down into what? The demand zone.
With rejecting.
Right down to your demand zone.
Back down, taking the initial retracement low.
Yeah, right down to that demand zone, boss. Right down to the demand zone.
Yeah, that's one of my fave setups. NGL, haha.
Yeah. So right now, demand zone. So that's where your buyers will be sitting at. That's where your buyers will be sitting at. Right there at that demand zone. Man, if I ain't call out that play, boy. Man, I told y'all. Man. I mean, I tell y'all things to help you guys. Let me see if it's gonna fix, guys. Let me see. Let me see if it's gonna readjust itself. Hold on. I'm watching the OBS to see if it can reset. It still give me an error. Ah, man, I hate this thing, bro. Hey, Tradecaster, is everything working fine? I'm getting an error on my OBS. I told y'all. I told y'all, man. Look at this. Ooh, I told y'all.
Yeah, you broke it down for sure.
Look at that, baby. Look at that. Demand zone. Look at that. I told him. If we crop, you know what? I ain't gonna even say nothing because you know a lot of them call me crazy. So I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just let them figure it out. I mean, I done broke it down to a science. So right now, I told y'all, now you're in the demand zone. Now you're in the demand zone. Let me see, guys. Hold up, man. Man, let me try to see if I can fix it, guys. Hold up. Let me fix this bit rate. Man, this I swear, dude. Let me try to fix it, guys. Let me see if it's gonna try to fix. Hold up. Hold up. Give me a minute. Still give me an error. Is it still lagging, guys? Is it still lagging? I can't believe this thing doing this again. Man, I won't have to start the stream. Let me see if this thing. I'm trying to get it to work, guys. I'm trying to get it to adjust my OBS. This thing get on my nerves. I swear it do, man. It's driving me crazy. Yeah, I'm trying. It's the OBS, guys. The OBS is doing this again, man. I'm trying to fix my bit rate. I hate when this thing does this, man.
D nice of says, yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's the OBS doing this, and it's still not doing. Let me try again. I'm gonna try to boost up the bit rate again.
Is it lagging on YT and Twitch?
Like it's giving me an error. It says it's not giving. It don't have enough. Man. I'm trying to see if it's gonna fix. Cause I don't want to. Let me see if it's gonna work. Let me see if it's gonna fix. Hold up. Let me see, guys. Cause I don't want to have to start the stream over. Still give me a damn error though. God dog, man. Yeah, see, look, it's still giving me an error. Look. It's not me doing this. OBS doing this crap, man. Let me see, guys. I might have to restart the stream if it continues to do this. I might have to restart. And again, it's not me doing this. It's the OBS. Oh, man, I can't. Man, I always do this during my live every single time. The other day we was doing fine. We were doing fine yesterday before. And all of a sudden we got a problem with this thing. I'm gonna keep trying to refresh it, guys. Right there's your demand zone, guys. Demand zone, demand zone. Demand zone. I'm trying to get it fixed, the YouTube to work, man. It's giving me an error. God. I might have to refresh it. I might have to refresh it, guys. Damn, man. I'm watching. I'm trying to see if it's going to fix itself. Let me see. I might have to refresh it, guys. Let me refresh it real quick. Hold up. I might have to refresh it. Hold on. I might have to stop the stream and start it again. Hold up. I really don't want to do it, but I might have to. Just to see how YouTube going to work. Hold on, guys. I'm going to give it one more chance. See if that error going to pop up again. Hold up. If it pops up, I might have to restart. So give me a minute, guys. Let me refresh the stream. God.